So word on the street is that Kirk got allegedly got Jasmine pregnant again, and it just got me thinking. Rasheeda must be Batman. She must be Batman at night, and Kirk's the only one that knows. And she can't get her cover blown because if she leaves Kirk gonna tell. So she can't have her cover blown because she gotta be Batman because nobody else can be Batman except for Rasheeda.
If you've been watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, you're aware that Rasheeda and Kirk's romance has been going through a hard patch. Their marriage has deteriorated into a widely reported betrayal and sorrow, with Jasmine Washington at its center. Just when fans thought the situation couldn't get much worse, it becomes even uglier. Jasmine has frequently been seen to lose her temper with Rasheeda, accusing her of clinging to a marriage that she feels is obviously over. Kirk's lengthy affair has had a major effect on his marriage to Rasheeda. Since Jasmine is the mother of Kirk's child, she is more than simply a supporting character in his life, and her presence has only made things more difficult in Rasheeda and Kirk's marriage. Rasheeda and her supporters are shocked by Kirk's abrupt behavior, despite the fact that she has worked hard to keep her family intact. Their marriage might be ruined forever by Kirk's deeds.
Trust nobody. So I'm checking. That's my indication. She, as far as the damage, I told her it ain't really got nothing to do with it. I'm not trying to disrespect you. I apologize for it. I'm sorry. Was it a lot of things going through my mind? Yeah. First of all, it's different.
Because of this, Kirk and Rasheeda have been dating for years and get together more often than is good for them. A section of valleys and hills. Fans first believed they were among the most solid couples on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. But as Kirk's adultery became more widely suspected, their relationship gradually soured. Kirk's regular adultery was one of the show's most talked about plot aspects, and it consistently made Rasheeda seem terrible in public. Despite this, Rasheeda remained faithful to Kirk because she thought their love would outweigh the mayhem he created. Kirk and Jasmine Washington's romance was one of the main factors influencing their marriage. The romance became a devoted partnership that lasted for several months until Jasmine revealed she was pregnant with his child. She also continued to serve as a constant reminder of Kirk's betrayal. Kirk denied any involvement with Jasmine and her child, which caused their relationship to deteriorate. Kirk was eventually identified as the biological father of Jasmine's kid, Cannon, through a DNA test. Fans were stunned when Rasheeda stayed and battled for her marriage in spite of everything Kirk had done to her. She even tried to mend fences with Kirk by going to counseling. As she attempted to keep their marriage together, Kirk's actions only got worse. Rasheeda thought that getting professional help would help them repair the harm created by Kirk's adultery and rebuild their trust. As if he had completely moved on, he sloppily showed off his relationship with Jasmine just when we thought it could be any uglier. Jasmine has made it clear that she thinks Rasheeda's fight to keep Kirk is pointless and that she views her loyalty as a weakness rather than a strength. After Jasmine returned, she openly ridiculed Rasheeda's efforts to maintain the marriage and said some extremely hurtful things. Jasmine has frequently made comments about Rasheeda, implying that her attempts to maintain her family's unity are in vain and pointing out that Kirk has already moved on. Jasmine, the other woman, now considered herself more permanent, particularly with her son Cannon. However, because of her participation in Kirk's life and their relationship, tension has only increased. As far as standing up for herself goes, Jasmine isn't holding back. She has even gone so far as to ridicule Rasheeda for continuing to date a man who seems ready to move on to Jasmine. Through her actions, which speak louder than words, Kirk makes it clear that she believes Rasheeda is losing the battle. Rasheeda's already precarious marriage has been further strained by Jasmine's frequent jabs, which have made an already poor situation worse.
And more than anything, everybody makes mistakes in life. Whether it's something big, something small, everybody has a breaking point. At one time, I thought that was my breaking point, but the Lord showed me different. He leaded me in another direction, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. Ever since, Kirk and I's bond has been so strong.
Rasheeda is willing to defend her family and her love for them despite the pain in her heart. Kirk's dedication to her family keeps her going when everyone else wants her to give up, so she's not just avoiding obligations. In an effort to keep their relationship going, Rasheeda has made it apparent that she loves and supports Kirk despite his errors. She has also publicly expressed how important forgiveness is to her, saying that she is ready to overlook his flaws in the hopes that he would improve, and that marriage is about navigating through the storms. Even though some might wonder why she keeps doing what she is doing, Rasheeda is not sorry for what she has done. Rasheeda took the initiative to set up therapy sessions in an attempt to rebuild their marriage from the ground up with help. Many people admire Rasheeda's strength in her attempts to put their family first, even if they don't fully understand her choices. According to Rasheeda's interviews, other people are unable to comprehend the depth of her and Kirk's connection. They have been together for more than 20 years, and she cannot simply ignore their past. She perseveres despite the grief and humiliation she has experienced, conquering the most difficult situations and emerging stronger. But just when Rasheeda thought she was doing everything she could to keep her marriage intact, Kirk shocked everyone by deciding to leave their home, which many see to be his last move away from them. In addition to abandoning his affair with Rasheeda, Kirk considered formally beginning his connection with Jasmine Washington. This move appeared to confirm the biggest worries of supporters that Kirk had given his all to his love for Jasmine, potentially even considering marriage for Rasheeda. It was heartbreaking news. Despite everything, Rasheeda's devotion to Kirk and his family was evident to all who followed their path. She had put up a lot of effort to keep her family together in spite of heartbreak, public condemnation, and Jasmine's mocking remarks. However, since Kirk had decided to live with Jasmine and discuss marriage, her hopes of mending their relationship had all but been dashed. Not only did Kirk leave, adding salt to Rasheeda's already open wounds, but he seemed to have done it without regret or guilt. He declared to her that he was prepared to continue dating Jasmine. Many supporters expressed amazement that Kirk would treat Rasheeda this way after everything she had done to keep their family together. And those who had stood by her during this trip were especially impressed and saddened. Additionally, some commented that Kirk's decision to leave Rasheeda for Jasmine felt like the ultimate betrayal, and that he now seemed to have little respect for her. People are shocked and have begun to tweet and remark on social media. Annoyed and possibly incensed with Kirk's actions, those who observed Rasheeda's voyage voiced their disgust, denouncing Kirk for what they see as his egregious disregard for the woman who tolerated his numerous shortcomings.
You went through, Rasheeda going through, and you only seeing a small bit of piece of it, a quarter, because you ain't looking at the success that they marriage had. You looking at look at the success she had in her marriage. Look at what they do together. You know what I'm saying? Look what they got together. Ain't nobody finna leave all that. They both got M's together. Ain't nobody finna leave all that. You a dummy if you do. Because see, some women, they try to leave that and try to take some of the M's with them, not even thinking that this is the who I'm with is the reason that I got the M's. Like us being together got us the M's. Now, it's not going to go that way without each other. You can think that a lot of women and a lot of I'm going to take these M's over here and they're going to...
Several admirers have expressed their sincere support for Rasheeda in kind words, urging her to go on and find happiness without Kirk. "Girl, you have too much going on for yourself to let him make you feel bad," a person said. "Even though I know it hurts, if I were her, I would think about if this marriage is still beneficial because it doesn't seem to be for one of them." One individual said, "Actions speak louder than words." Rasheeda should end her relationship with him and prioritize herself, according to the majority of fans' comments. Many people are now pleading with her to do so since they believe that Kirk's behavior has shown that he doesn't appreciate her or the effort she has put into their relationship. But just when you thought everything would be resolved, Jasmine's issues with using one last shot to make her affections for Rasheeda very apparent surfaced. Jasmine didn't keep quiet throughout this period as Kirk adjusted to his new life with her. She was clear that she was taking up her position and had no intention of letting Rasheeda go back. Jasmine told Rasheeda in her parting letter that Kirk had chosen to be her partner and that their relationship was more than a fad. It was something Kirk was committed to. Jokes aside, Jasmine has expressed her desire for Kirk and their son Kanan to be together, stating that nothing, not even Rasheeda, can break their relationship. Jasmine, who is involved in Kirk's destiny, makes sure her child knows and feels a connection to his father in an effort to keep her family safe. Fans' dissatisfaction with Rasheeda's next move is understandable. Many believe it's time for her to break free from this agonizing cycle and focus on finding happiness for herself apart from Kirk and the complex mess his choices have caused. Others think there may yet be hope for reconciliation if Kirk owns up to his mistakes and makes a sincere effort to mend their marriage. Now that her time with Kirk is done and she is taking on her duty, we wonder if there is still a chance for a reconciliation, or if Rasheeda can finally find peace and let go after everything she has been through. Rasheeda has shown incredible resilience, but it's still uncertain how much more one individual can take. Do you think Rasheeda should let go and move on? Or do you believe she and Kirk can still get back together? Kindly provide your thoughts in the space provided for comments below. If you want Rasheeda to start anew, or if you want their relationship to get better, kindly let us know. Remember to click the like button. If you appreciate today's analysis, please remember to subscribe and turn on notifications as we go further into the lives of the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta cast. Additional intriguing details are in the works, including an inside look at how other cast members are addressing this enduring problem and additional insider sources providing the latest celebrity tidbits.